You have to make an album. And you say, hey, I need this album to bang both on the R&B charts and the hip-hop charts. Are we taking Mike Teezy, Aaron Cole, or Aha Gazelle?
It's Aha.
Come on, chat. Let me know what y'all think. You going with Aha?
Bro.
You going with Aha?
With rapping and singing? Bro.
Vic got Aha. Vic got Aha.
I don't know if I'm going with Aha.
But I'm just saying, Vic agreed. Vic got Aha.
Aha.
That's hard, ain't it? See, that's hard. I'm gonna let you go and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you go and I'm gonna go.
Aha's a good singer, but
Free
like
Barabbas.
rapping, I don't know if I'm putting just rapping like pen to paper. Like I don't know if I'm gonna put him over Mike Teezy or Aaron Cole like that, bro.
I don't know. Aha got a pen, bro.
But hold on. But sonically, sonically, Wavy, singing, yeah, I'm gonna go with Aha. I'm gonna go with his style of music.
So I hear what you're saying. So if you just had to make an album that won't miss, like if you say, hey, this is, look, the Martians have a death ray pointed to the earth. Okay?
Bro, like, God is not a genie.
Hold on.
God is not a genie, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Christon Gray?
Oh, Christon Gray. Hey, Christon Gray might.
Oh my
goodness. Hey, legit
How
though.
Could I not?
Christon Gray, bro.
How could I not?
Bro, Christon Gray though. Wow. Christon Gray was the singer, bro. Actually, singing Christon Gray is probably they probably don't want it. They probably don't want it with Christon Gray.
Yeah, Christon Gray clears as far as
they don't want. And shouts out to Mike Teezy and Aaron Cole.
AC,
but they don't want it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They don't with singing, bro. Nobody wants it with Christon Gray.
But he can rap too.
And
but
I think spitter too. He can rap too.
But I think his rapping was more. By the way, I mean his brother definitely puts pen to pad very well. But I think when it comes to Christon Gray, I think it's more along the lines of it was a surprise that he could rap so well. I think that's what it was with Chris. Like
rapping wise, like I don't know if I'm putting him, with Mike Teezy or Aaron Cole from that standpoint, or even Aha Gazelle, really. But combo wise, yeah, he might be the go to that shit, bro. He might be
combo, yeah. I don't. So I have to get my hold on. Big says for some reason I like Aaron's rapping over singing. His flows feels timeless. I like both Aha singing and rapping. I haven't listened to a lot of Mike in a while. Mike is more of a singer. I would say Mike is in that. See, this is the crazy part. When we talk about Mike, AC, and Christon, all three of them niggas lean more towards the singing spectrum. Not saying that they can't rap, but they're if you say, okay, I need a singing nigga, if you say I need a hook, I need a fire hook, I can go get one of these niggas and I know they're not gonna fuck it up. Like that's kind of where we at on that. Not saying that's not Aha. I'm just saying that's where they're more lean. I got into Aha. To me, Aha is more of like a Fetty Wap, right? Or even like, you know what I'm saying? Like he raps, but it's a melodic rap. Like I kind of want to say a Future.
That's why I
kind of want to say a Future, but he's not.
Yeah,
Future rap
as it pertains to Aha. If like you said, Aha, he's more so like melodic.
Yeah,
90%.
More like a Drake, maybe more like a Drake, right?
Yeah, Aha's Drake. He's melodic a lot, but Aha can sing though. He still can sing.
Yeah, and very well.
And pen to paper. If you take away his melodies, from his rapping, he's going to be rapping. He is rapping if you take away his melodies, but for the most part, that's his lane is the melodical rap.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just
But he
kind of
be
different.
doing,
It's just a
bro.
little
But he
different.
be doing,
Like,
but he be doing runs and his shit and
yeah,
everything, bro.
no, for sure he does. But when I see Mike Teezy, and like, I feel like there's a major difference between his rapping and his singing. Like, he does melodical rap as well, but if he wants to spit and rap without melody, he's going to do that. If he wants to sing and really sing and do harmonies and vocals, he's going to do that. Mike Teezy is going to do that.
Yeah.
And I think Mike
Yeah.
Teezy is closer to Christon Gray as it pertains to that,
Harmony wise,
being
Mike
being
Teezy
more
is like
being
that.
more balanced,
Mike Teezy
being
is like that harmony wise,
be
bro. He
yeah,
is.
being more balanced. I think Mike Teezy might be the best balance. Honestly, I think he might be the best balance. Aaron Cole's rapping though is like ridiculous.
It is.
But singing, I mean, I'm not sure
I
if
mean,
it's
AC, but AC
no, he's
is.
good. He's a good singer. He is a good singer. But I'm talking about Mike Teezy singing and his harmonies and his gospel flavors that he'll
Oh,
do.
you say that
He
Mike
got a song.
Teezy, you would say Mike Teezy displays it a bit more, like the
Oh, for
ability to
sure.
actually
Me
sing.
per me, me
Okay.
personally, I feel
Okay.
like I've seen Mike Teezy's vocal ability displayed way more
Okay.
than Aaron Cole's.
Okay.
Though Aaron Cole, he's gonna sing his hooks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just believe that Mike Teezy's vocal ability has been displayed more. Um,
Yeah. So my
yeah,
thing is,
a little bit more.
so AC, I mean, AC is a singer, who to me, um, can rap. I would say the same thing about TZ and Christon Gray. Aha Gazelle was somebody that I actually thought was a singer first, like, or yeah. Man, that's kind of hard. See, that's the problem with, bro. He a unicorn. Aha's a unicorn. Because like you said, Wavy can make record. Like if we're talking about, like I said, Martians have a death ray at the earth, and they say, "Hey, I need you to make a project that can top both of the charts with no misses." I gotta go Aha. I gotta go
Yeah,
Aha because he's going to touch every. He's going to touch every corner. He's going to
yeah,
give you your vibes. He's going to give you your waves. He's going to give you some rap and really talk like
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? Because he has moments where he just stops his singing and just gives you
yeah.
bars,
Aha
no
gonna rap
melody,
as
no
well.
nothing. He just
Yeah,
gives you bars. And
he
then
gonna
he's
rap as
got,
well.
he's got something for the ladies, even though, you know what I'm saying? So, um, I, man, yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to go If I had to make the choice,
You choose the Aha.
yeah,
Damn,
if I had to make the choice, when I say the top both of the charts, I gotta choose Aha. Because like I see it a little bit different with AC. With AC, I think he's displayed his vocal ability. I actually
think
wish he
so?
rapped more. I
You
wish
think
he
so?
rapped more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish AC rapped a lot more because I just think
So I
he's
feel
so
like, yeah.
gifted in
So
being
I
able
know
to
there
put
was a point.
raps together.
So I know there was a point he was kind of on this whole singing. Uh, was it
And shouts out to
contemporary
AC
type?
real quick. Hold on, let me say this real quick before you get in. Shouts out to AC. He got a record where he's sampling "You Make Me Wanna" by Usher, bro. He got a record with he just
Really?
cleared that. Yes, bro. He got the
Dang, bro.
record cleared.
Am I
Yeah.
sleeping on AC, bro?
Yeah,
You
bro.
telling me
Yeah.
I'm sleeping on Aaron
Yeah,
Cole,
bro.
bro?
He just got that. Hey, you
Hey,
want to know what else
bro.
is crazy?
I might be sleeping on Aaron
Hey,
Cole's
you want to know what
vocals,
else is
bro. I
crazy?
might be
Guess
sleeping on his
guess who
vocals.
we got to announce the new joint of the day in Usher in the Spirit? Because that's the name of the record, by the way. Guess who we got to announce the new joint of the day, bro?
Oh.
AJ from AJ and Free from 106 and
Oh,
Park, my
wow.
nigga.
Really? That's
Yes.
dope.
Ain't that
That's
crazy?
dope.
So,
Yeah, that's
with
dope.
that being said, AC,
Hey,
yeah,
I might be sleeping on Aaron Cole, bro.
he can AC can sing. He can sing
Wow.
his ass off.
Man,
He
I know he could sing, but
but I don't think he gets enough credit for his rapping. I wish he rapped a bit more. But if we're
really.
saying we have to choose, no disrespect to anybody, bro, but I'm going with I. especially if we're talking about Christian hip hop and what you're trying to do with it. Again, Aha is like Christian hip hop adjacent at this point. But if we're talking about like, hey, I don't want you to say, oh, that's Christian hip hop and immediately turn it off, I'm going Aha.
Aha is like that.
Hands down, I'm going
Aha is like that, but I'll say like Aha's like that, but I'll say I connect a lot with his wavy stuff, a lot of his melodical stuff.
Yeah. You know who should probably do a whole project together? Aha and Paris.
Yeah, that'd be fire. They got a few songs. They actually do have a few songs together.
They got a few songs. I know, which is why I'm making the point. That's exactly why I'm making the point.
Yeah, that would be dope, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, if they would actually make a record together, like a full project.
I think Paris could do. I think Paris could do a collab project with a lot of rappers, a lot of artists. Honestly,
you know, he is. What are you saying? Is he the Ty Dolla $ign of Christian hip hop, bro? Is he the perfect seasoning?
And you want to know
take
what?
Paris and put him on any record, and he fits right.
You want to know what? At one point, and you know, Paris is still that dude. But I remember at one point, like it was like that where we was randomly hearing Paris Chariz like just featured on a lot, and it was a beautiful thing to watch, especially since how long that we was on him and being fans of his. So it was kind of beautiful to see just Paris Chariz.
Bro, does he have a record? Does he have an album called One Night in Paris?
He does.
No, I'm asking. Bro, would that not be a fire title? Man, come on. Let me see, bro. Bro, One Night in Paris. Bro, that'd be crazy.
He was popping up. He was featured on a bunch of stuff. Like, and it was crazy to see that. But, bro, he's just so gifted, bro. He's just so gifted, bro. Yeah, bro, he is, bro.
Yeah, bro. Remember we was calling him Paris Chairs?
Yeah, Paris Chariz. That's back in the day where people was calling him Paris Chariz. But you know what I'm saying? He had to come out there and be like it's Chariz, but
So you said you're going with, correct me if I'm wrong, Death Ray pointed, need to chart on both. You're going with Teezy? Is that what we're saying?
Chart on both R&B and
hip hop charts.
R&B and hip hop.
You going Teezy? See, my thing is, when it comes to, and
I don't know.
I know with AC, I can chart gospelly. I know that. I can chart on the gospel charts with AC.
That's what I'm saying. Mike Teezy, I know I could chart gospel, but
we talking R&B.
I don't know if I could chart R&B. Yeah,
I'm talking R&B.
Yeah.
There's a nigga called Uninvited. I don't know if he still makes music, but his name is Uninvited. That nigga could chart R&B. He can chart R&B, bro. I'm gonna have to send you some records.
Aha Gazelle could chart R&B, but I know Mike Teezy gonna chart gospel.
No, bro. I'm like, look, bro. Read it, bro. Read this out loud. Read it right now. Read it, bro. Why would Day do this?
Bro, Day.
Bro, what is wrong with
him? He wild, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, Day is bro. He all right. Day, go to bed, bro.
Day is a child,
go to bed, bro. Go to bed, bro.
Day is a child, bro.
I can't do this no more, bro. I can't do this. Bro. No, bro. That's the industry. We see y'all tomorrow, bro. We see y'all tomorrow, bro.
Bro, what?
Hey, we done. That's the end of the stream. Thank y'all for coming out, bro. Y'all been great, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. What was we saying?
Man.
Yeah.
Bro,
What you saying, bro?
If I want R&B, I'm going Aha.
Yeah, R&B and hip hop. I think he can give it to us a little bit better. or a little bit. I'll say a little bit cleaner. I'll say that. If I want to try gospel, I can go Mike Teezy or AC. And like I said, I think both of them it came to now. Granted, I've seen Teezy really put pen to pad and go bananas. I've seen him do that. Matter of fact, that's what put me on Teezy, and then I found out that he can sing, and then I was like, oh, he's more of a singer because that's what it was. I think when it came to AC was I want to say I ran across him singing first and or him rapping first. No, I ran across him singing first, and then it was like, he's kind of like Drake, like he melodically sings or kind of holds the tune for the purpose of the record, but he can get down with his pen as well. Not saying one is better than the other in that aspect. That's just kind of my viewpoint on that. And so with
I ain't even
that
gonna
being
lie, bro.
said, yeah.
I've been downloading a lot of Aha Gazelle songs lately. That
Bro, for sure.
with not Clyde. Bag of Tears
Hey,
featuring
that
Aha
nigga Not
Gazelle.
Clyde is an
Bro,
animal, bro.
bro. Aha Gazelle is featured on I don't know if it's a Not Clyde project or not, but he's featured on a song called Bagaterias, and that joint is hard, bro.
Bagaterius?
Yeah, and there's a point where he like Aha Gazelle comes in with a harmonizing with the melody of the chorus, the hook, and he just flows in and he just starts spitting. That song is hard, bro. That
Bro,
song is hard.
but see, that's what I'm talking about. When we are talking about Aha Gazelle, bro, like what he's able to do. And it's crazy because you think you've heard everything that Aha can do, and then he'll hit you with something else that is
Bro.
insane,
I
bro.
had I had God is Not a Genie on repeat, bro. That went triple platinum in my car.
Bro, my
Not
thing
going.
is when it comes to, bro, a lot of people that I jump on, pause, but a lot of people that I jump on and I start becoming fans of their music, I normally don't go back to their old stuff because I am afraid that it doesn't match or doesn't live up to the hype of where you're at now.
Bro.
But I made it a point after Aha did like a little bit beforehand, but once he got signed to Reach and all of that, I went back to check his bro. This nigga, when Shay stood up there and said my whole life is consistent, bro, that's Aha.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, ball in his hand, down 2 points. I'm giving it to Aha, bro. Every time.
Yeah, he been
Every time,
consistent.
bro.
Yeah, he been consistent.
So you got I mean, I want to make this clear. Who do you have in it? Did you actually make your pick? Because it seems like you going through AC and Mike Teezy. Like, who you got?
Bro, R&B, bro, it's just that R&B part. I mean, Mike Teezy, I like his R&B, bro. I like his R&B stuff, bro. But I
Yeah.
don't know, but he has done like 4 R&B projects. And he's a rapper, but he's a rapper too.
Right. Is
Bro, he's
he's
a rapper.
hard to
Bro, but he can rap. Bro,
pin
I'm going
down.
with Mike Teezy. I'm going Mike Teezy.
So you
Mike
going Mike
Teezy can
Teezy?
rap. But if I'm talking about bro, I'm just like, if I'm talking about, bro.
It's hard, ain't it?
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, let me I'm
I
putting on
really
this
want to go with Mike Teezy.
then go with Mike Teezy, bro. Be a man of your own convictions, bro.
Bro, I'm going with Mike Teezy. But you know what though? I've been listening to a lot of Aha lately, and I've been downloading a lot of his songs or adding a lot of his songs to my library.
So why are we going
Um
Mike Teezy?
'Cause
Because you believe that he can kill the R&B side of it?
I just feel
Is that
like
kind of
I just how good of a singer Mike Teezy is.
yeah.
Just just
Just
based off of how
strictly
good of
based,
a singer he is.
based on that.
Yeah, like how good of a singer he is. But like I said, it may be more appropriate like hip hop and gospel. He'll go hip hop and gospel. just because I just feel like his.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but that ain't what I asked you. But
Like
I
I
see what
just
you're
feel
saying.
like his
Yeah.
style is more. I just feel like if I'm going with Mike Teezy. If I hear like Aha Gazelle, just because Aha Gazelle is wavy and he can sing, but if I feel like I hear Aha Gazelle just spit out some Usher worthy or Chris Brown type stuff, then I would say you got me on the R&B part.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
Okay. I like
you
that.
know
I
what I'm
like that.
saying? But
Okay. I like that.
you're not gonna hear Aha Gazelle bust out with no Chris Brown or Usher type vocals. I mean, you just
Okay.
not.
Okay.
He's
I
gifted.
do like that. I
He
do.
can
But I
sing.
think what messes it up.
He's giftedly talented. And he can sing and he sings on his own records.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not saying he's a better singer than Mike Teezy. I mean,
Okay. No, I like that. I like that. I
pure
think that.
singer. I mean.
Yeah. Hey,
Shouts
Lakers
out,
and
shouts
hey,
out to,
don't no
shouts out
Lakers
to
talk right
Aha
now.
Gazelle though, because
We
he's
got
like
that
more of
coming.
my. Shouts out to Aha Gazelle though,
He's
because
more your vibe.
in terms of
Yeah.
in terms of what I listen to, he's more my vibe. You know,
But if
he's more my
if
flavor.
we're being honest and we're talking,
Yeah,
so you going I guess I'm not mad at the Teasy point.
bro. I just bro.
Yeah. I guess I'm not mad at the Teasy point. I guess
The
I look
comment,
at
bro. He might be the closest to Christon Gray. And Christon Gray had the best arsenal of singing and rapping that I feel like that this genre sing. And when I mean singing, I mean like singing. Like that boy was singing. And he was signed to
yeah
Kurt Franklin's For Your Soul Records. And so that should tell you
that
like
he's an artist,
what
like
he
for
was.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There's
I
like
get
he was the singer in this Christian hip hop genre for sure.
yeah.
Christon
Yeah,
Gray was.
I guess
So, and
I
I just feel like Mike
guess
Teezy might be the closest to him.
I judge it based off of what R&B is today.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I think that's why I lean so heavily to Aha Gazelle. When we
Christon
talk about
Gray actually, he basically released the R&B album. That first album, School of
School
Roses,
of Roses,
was
yeah,
was an
that was
R&B album.
R&B.
Like,
Bro, that was a penny dropper album,
and
bro.
then he
That
was
was a penny
rapping,
dropper.
and then he was rapping and spitting with King uh man, what's the Kings group that he was a part of? We Live as
Yeah,
Kings.
We Live as
He
Kings.
was
Yeah,
rapping and spitting a part of We Live as
You
Kings.
wanted to
So,
call him King's Dream. I get it, bro.
bro,
I get it, bro.
I was like, man,
But
We Live as Kings need to come back.
I mean, and he held his own with Jay Gibbons. You know, I know that. Whoa,
Yeah.
I know that's a word that we don't say in Christian hip hop. But I mean, he held his own with Jay Gibbons, who was at the time known as one of the most lyrical rappers within the sport, or one of the most lyrical rappers within Christian hip hop. But I do agree with you. Like I said, I'm more or less basing it off of what R&B is today. R&B outside of the women's side of R&B, we don't really have Tanks anymore. We don't really have Tyrese's anymore. Like we don't really have, you know what I'm saying? There is no Luther Vandrosses, and there are no, you know what I'm saying? There's not Big Luther, Skinny Luther. Like there are not these men-wise people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got Jay and Chris on, Just Mike. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have that. That's what they say. Hey, Alexa, play Just Mike.
Just Mike featuring the
Jay and
crew.
Chris. Yeah, featuring the crew. But I think that, so in thinking about that and in talking about what today's Christian hip hop is, or not Christian hip hop, but what today's R&B is, that's where I kind of say I'm going to lean Aha Gazelle, because he's going to give me a CB type of what R&B is. Not a Fine China, not a Take You Down, not a, you know what I'm saying? Not these songs where he's really showing his vocal ability, but these more Jacquees-esque type. Like Jacquees is going to run you under the table, but Jacquees is hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hip hop today, or R&B today, is more Fetty Wap, if anything. Now, when we get on the women's side, yeah, you have your Jasmine Sullivans and your Janae Aikos and you know what I'm saying? Just for rounding purposes, you have your Brandies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your Scissors and you have, you know, so the women's side of that, they're always going to hold down the R&B, like traditional quote unquote R&B. They subject matter may be a bit more hip hop than I would say, but the way that they're going to sing and the way that they're going to lull you and coddle you and really speak to you, like, that's out there. But the men are not doing that, bro. Not for real. You think about somebody like Tory Lanez, bro, who's honestly probably one of the greatest creatives out there. But you think about somebody like Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez can sing his ass off, but he makes hip-hop records. Even when he's singing, he makes hip-hop records.
Yeah.
So based off of what R&B is today, I got to go with Aha Gazelle. You go Teezy because I said R&B and you're thinking, you know, real R&B and flexing the R&B muscles. But I got to go Aha Gazelle. There's no shot to AC because we know he has that vocal ability. I personally just wish that, you know, bro rapped a bit more. Granted, we've been away for a little bit, so maybe he does rap a lot more now. But based off of what I remember, AC doesn't flex that muscle as much as he could be.